All right, good afternoon, ALS Chronicle family and friends. We thank you for tuning in today. I am going to do an interview with Renee. I did one previously about maybe March or April, so if you guys want to look back at that video. Since then, there's been a lot of changes in her condition, in her physical and emotional state. So we're just going to talk about that. So can you tell me when you were diagnosed?
March the 1st.
March the 1st.
2019.
Okay. And what has changed since March to today?
Well, I had some use of my legs and stuff.
Some use of your legs.
And progressively lost all the function. So I can't move my legs and arms. And I still can talk.
Okay. If you had to tell any regrets, do you have any regrets? If so, what are they?
Probably spend more time with my kids when they were younger.
When they were younger?
Yeah.
Okay, spending more time with your family and your kids, that's pretty important. Do you have any fears? What are your biggest fears?
No, I gotta trust God. I can't worry about that. I don't know what my fears are. I don't know what my fears are. I don't know. I just trust God.
Okay. Okay, if you were given 3 wishes right now, what would you wish for?
To live my life like I was doing in the first place.
Which is?
I was paid and able to take care of myself and go to work and take care of everybody that need my help. And woodworking, playing guitar, and other stuff. Working around the house and fishing. Finishing my projects I started. I can't finish.
Okay. So, how do you like to be comforted? Like when you're sad or upset?
I don't know, just seeing my grandkids, I guess.
Seeing your grandkids?
Yeah.
They make you happy when you see them.
Yeah.
Do you have any fears, like phobias, like that kind of fear? Any phobias or any fears, like spiders or mice?
My daughter makes me feel good when she calls me and talks to me too.
Okay.
Everybody's trying to make me feel good too.
Yeah.
What was that sentence? What was that question?
Any phobias, like snakes or?
Yeah, I'm going to mention my sister too. I don't want to leave her out.
Okay. Yeah, you don't want to leave her.
She comes over. So I'm talking about
being comforted.
Yeah.
You still on that question, how do you like being comforted?
And my sister comes over and watch TV with me sometimes.
Okay. Now, do you have any tattoos?
Oh, no.
Well, if you were to get a tattoo, Renee, what would you
I'm
get?
not getting no tattoo. The Bible's talking against wearing tattoos.
Okay. It talks about getting tattoos.
But if you get a tattoo, it's okay. But that was probably in the Old Testament. It was talking about tattoos.
Okay. So if you were president, because we're coming up on this election right now, if you were president, what's the first thing that you would change about this country?
That's not right. We need to move forward.
Yeah.
And the economy's good right now, but it was good when it came in.
Yeah.
So I would try to keep that going. Is there anything else?
Yeah.
Try to bring people closer together and work with each other and try to stop pointing fingers at each other.
That's what you would do.
Talking bad about each other and just promote unity.
Okay. Can you tell me 3 words that you use to describe yourself, please?
Loving.
Loving.
And quiet
Okay.
and thoughtful.
And how would 3 words that other people would describe you?
Well, I think they think I'm loving.
You think they think you're loving?
Because they show me love. They show me love.
Okay. 2 more that other people think about you.
Helpful.
Helpful.
And smart.
Yeah, you know what? And I would agree with that because you are. Like if you could only eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would that be?
Boy. I want that's a hard one. Because I like all kinds of food.
Okay.
I want Applebee's fajita.
Okay.
Fajitas.
And you would eat that for the rest of your life?
I don't know about that. But
Well, that's the question. What would you eat for the rest of your life? If you could only eat.
One thing, I don't know.
Okay. So what did you dream about last night, Renee?
Because I was thinking I have to know everything.
Do you ever remember your dreams?
Sometimes.
And what are they about usually? Speak about them.
About those kind of raspy. Sometimes it's women, sometimes running.
Okay.
Sometimes just different stuff, doing stuff.
So can you tell me something no one knows about you?
I don't know.
You're pretty transparent, huh?
I try to be.
Okay.
I don't like secrets.
Don't like secrets. Okay, so now we've been lighthearted about things. So let's talk about what's going on with ALS. Since we last talked, you were able to feed yourself. You were able to walk using a walker, and you were able to help transfer like to the bed and chair. So tell me things that have changed differently.
People have to pick me up and move me wherever I go.
They have to pick you up.
I can't walk. I can't move my legs.
Okay.
What else?
Are you able to feed yourself?
No, I lost that a long time ago.
Okay. And emotionally, what has changed?
I cry more often.
Do you cry? You're very more emotional when you cry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that's part of the disease or part of the emotional state that you're in?
The disease is caused by my emotional state.
Yeah. And it makes you sad because...
I get sad over everything. I get sad about the stuff that's on TV and everything. I get sad about...
I don't want you to cry.
It just depends on people losing stuff.
Yeah. When people lose...
Somebody in their family.
Yeah, when somebody dies in somebody else's family. Like, we had one of our co-support group pals lost their wife last week to this illness. So that was pretty emotional. And we are all going through, you know, whether you are a person with ALS or a caregiver or a family member, it's hard. It's a hard thing to deal with. So sometimes we want to make things light. And how do you have fun?
Can I have fun?
Yeah. What makes you happy?
Well, I would tell you, my friend from Kansas City that likes nostalgia.
She likes nostalgia.
Movies and stuff. She sent me some CDs. She ordered some CDs for me. And they are real old, like Agatha Christie mysteries.
Yeah.
And it just made me feel good because I can go back in the older days when things were simpler. And just remember when I was young and my mother was alive and she used to look at Agatha Christie, reading her books and stuff. And so the movies just made me think back on the good old days. You know how you think about, oh, life was so much simpler back then.
Yeah.
So I want to shout out to Karen for
Shout out to Karen.
for doing that for me.
Yeah. That was nice of her. So that makes you, that comforts you too, as your friends and family. What's your most embarrassing moment since you've had ALS? Do you know?
Probably when I passed out, but
Was that embarrassing? Did you realize it though? She said when she passed out. This was October 26th. Some of you all may have seen that video about when she coded. So she was on the bedside commode, so that was embarrassing that you
got passed out in the bed and put me on the floor.
Yeah, and you didn't have on any clothes.
I didn't have no clothes on the other beds. These EMTs or whatever they were just standing all around me.
Looking at, they weren't thinking about you.
I
They were
know,
just
but
trying.
that was embarrassing for me.
Were you really? That was embarrassing? Did you,
Yeah.
I mean, did you feel a sense of embarrassment at that time?
Well, I'll think about it. I don't know. Yeah, I was kind of embarrassed.
Okay, so now this is the holiday time. What do you like about Christmas? This is around Christmas time, and it's also her birthday is Christmas, so that's awesome. What do you like about the holidays?
Well, I used to like being able to make my gifts and give them out to everybody. This year I'm just thankful to be alive.
Yeah.
And be able to see my family.
Okay.
Some more.
And if you were an animal, which animal would you be?
That's kind of hard.
And why?
Well, maybe a dog.
What?
Yeah, George got a pretty good life.
Yeah, George, my dog George. He does have a pretty good life. He has the dog's life, doesn't he? Yeah. All right, gang. Did you have anything extra to add, Renee?
No. I love everybody.
You love everybody, and they love you because you're loving. So we want to thank you all who have supported us and loved on us thus far. We thank you, and I'm going to try to be more vigilant with my videos. That way you all see what and how we are doing, and thank you for supporting. And if you haven't, please hit that subscribe button and that bell for notifications when we do put out more videos, and like and comment. You all have a beautiful, blessed day. Thank you.